What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. Welcome to another Dynasty Warriors Origins Ultimate Warrior True Warrior difficulty guide. I got 3 more maps for you guys: the Battle of Niuzhu, Battle of Shenting, and the Conquest of Wu. 2 difficult ones, I would say, or relatively difficult ones in this one. So hopefully you guys don't struggle as much as I did. Especially with the last battle. Conquest of Wu was that was a tough one. Starting out with the Battle of Niuzhu, all you have to do for this challenge is claim victory without using the stone boulder attack, which is basically the catapult attack when you capture the bases on the north and south side of the map. My setup here for this one is pretty standard as per usual. Got my health gem, my attack and defense boost. I got my 2 braveries, my attack strength potion, along with the meat buns, and then you can use whatever weapon you want. This challenge is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All you have to do is really push forward. I wouldn't help out your allies with any of the bases or anything like that. You know, Jiangqin and Zhou Tai are supposed to show up eventually at some point, and they attack the bases that you don't want them to capture. So let them take their time capturing the bases. Just stay in the middle, push the middle, and you should get this challenge done pretty much with no problem. Yeah, so I guess we'll play through a little bit here, pushing through the middle. I mean, it's really straightforward. There isn't much strategy here. It's just push forward in the middle, stay alive, keep an eye on things. If you need some meat buns, grab it from the base behind you, or you can sneak into one of the bases on the north or south side and grab a couple meat buns and run back in. But very simple, very straightforward. I have a few highlights play of the gameplay, but just push through the middle, keep yourself alive. I watched Sun Tzu's health because I think when I went to fight Liu Yao, Sun Tzu was still outside fighting somebody else, and he could have dropped. I think he was fine, but if he does drop, make sure to go out there, heal him, and then pop back in to beat Liu Yao. No time limit on this one, so it's really easy. And again, I'd recommend not attacking the bases. You want your allies to take their time with them. If they go too fast, they might take those bases where the catapults are built, and then you might end up failing it. I'm not sure. It only took me 1 try to do it. So if you guys are having trouble with it, let me know. If not, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next one after play the end piece of defeating Liu Yao.
As a true warrior of the 3 kingdoms.
Gotta be quicker than that. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. This is bad. If someone don't get here fast, we're done for. The retreat would be the best option right now. Let's get serious. Take that.
Alright, next I'm moving into the Battle of Shenting. We've got beating Taishi Ci in 5 minutes, which was actually pretty difficult to do. This dude's a hard guy to fight, or maybe I was just tired, I don't know. But he was making me work for it. This dude is quite the heavy hitter for this one. So I tried a couple different ways on this one. Same setup as before. Nothing changes there. But I tried to attack the bases at front, or attack the people in the front, and get Taishi Ci to come to the front of the map and attack him from there. You got 5 minutes. There's no time to do all that. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to rush him. There's no time to sit around and wait for him to show up at the front of the map. He's not going to do it. So again, another straightforward challenge. Is just that Taishi Ci is a tough cookie to fight. Bring your braveries or your boosts, whatever you like to use. Use one of them, or at least one, because Taishi Ci is a monster in that base. Even with the level advantage, I think it was at like level 82, 83, it was still pretty tough to beat. Using Lu Bu's halberd, I almost considered switching to sword, so because I'm more comfortable with the sword. If you see me using the sword within the gameplay against a really strong opponent, that's because I gave up on using anything else, and I feel the most comfortable when I use the sword. But anyway, I'm gonna let the gameplay play of fighting Taishi Ci for a little bit. Dude was a I had to use all of my items in order to beat this guy. My meat bun, like every single item I had to use in order to beat Taishi Ci. I mean, he was a monstrous fighter to go against. Definitely gonna be in my top 10 hardest characters to go against from Origins, because he put up a hell of a fight. Not only in here, but also in the duel aspect when he's guarding against the gate. I actually end up losing to him on the first try, so I had to redo that. But yeah, Taishi Ci was a monster to go against. 5 minutes, just rush towards him, break down the gate, and take him down within 5 minutes. That's really the best way to go about this, in my opinion. You can't really wait for him, you're gonna run out of time. So you got meat buns in the base that you're fighting. So if you need an extra boost to your health, just grab him real quick while he's, you know, wavering, and then go back in and beat him before that 5-minute mark, and you'll have this challenge done.
I know how to get the job done.
We crawled back somehow. Now, it's our turn.
Now, proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Now we have a doozy of a map up next, and again my setup is exactly the same, but this is a hard one to do if you don't do it correctly, because there's just no way. I'm sure there is, I'm sure somebody else is going to figure out a way to cheese this or make it easier, but for me this was the best way I found to do this map. So hopefully this helps anybody out there that's struggling with the Conquest of Wu, which has the challenge of defeating Wang Long and Yan Baihu before they end up amassing a large force, which is because first of all they're on opposite ends of the map and they constantly get, like, you can't babysit both. It's gonna be tough. So my strategy going in is keeping Wang Long weakened and then assassinating Yan Baihu and then eventually killing Wang Long. So starting out, what you want to do, this is what the way I did it, is you want to rush to the middle western base and you want to take out the NPC general, rebel general. You want to kill him. He's going to try to go to Wang Long right away, and you want to keep Wang Long weakened. You don't want him to amass a large force. You want to keep him as weak as possible, so you have a little more time to take down Yan Baihu. Once you kill him, there should be another one coming your way from the base that you ran past. So once you kill him, go back, meet the other, I think it's another brave general, could be, it's just a regular NPC guy. Go back, kill him, keep him from meeting Wang Long, and then once you've done that, you're going to want to rush to the middle of the base, the middle of the map, where Dongxi is, and you're going to want to take that base along with defeating Dongxi. And the reason I say you want to do both is because you want to get the base, one, for morale and to stop the supplies from coming out, the supply unit, and you want to also defeat Dongxi so he can join your force, and again, raise the morale, because that'll keep your allies alive, and hopefully they can tie up some of the straggling officers that are going to be, some of them are going to make it through. There's just no way to keep all of them from joining the forces. So you're going to rush into the central base, do your damage, kill Dongxi, stop the supply unit. Once you've done that, you're going to want to rush up to the northeastern base where Yan Yu is going to pop out. Okay, so go up towards the top, go towards the right side, and you're going to want to take that base and then take down Yan Yu. This will inhibit them from wanting to join each other. I don't know if it slows anything down, but this is just the way I did it. Maybe you can skip this. You can try it at your own risk, but this is what I did. So once the base goes down, once Yan Yu is dead, now you can assassinate Yan Baihu. So I don't know if what I was doing made him so weak. Maybe he is able to just be rushed out from the get-go. He is much weaker than the other two commanders, but it took me, when I was using my battle arts on him, he was much weaker than the other two. It took like a couple shots and he was gone. I was expecting a much tougher fight. So if you can kill him from the get-go, like from the start, feel free to do that. I have not tested that out. I just was going about the way with the knowledge that I had at the time, and this is what worked for me. Yan Baihu was super weak, and using the heavy battle arts on him did a lot of damage. I mean, a chunk. I mean, huge chunk of damage. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, he's gonna be killed pretty easily. Once he's dead, then you're gonna want to go over to Wang Long, and in the way I did it, I didn't want to risk it because, yes, I siphoned off a little bit of the people that were going towards Wang Long, but at some point Wang Long is going to call for all the people around him to come towards him. And I'm not sure if they all reach him while I'm fighting him. He just magically turns into a large force. Like, that would suck. So when I get to Wang Long, I pick off the people around his circle. So that there's a couple of like NPC generals again that I pick off, and then eventually he makes that call, and then a bunch of them start going toward Wang Long. So the entrance point of which they enter and go into his force, I went to go meet them and defeat the officers that were trying to join him. just to prevent him somehow magically again gaining a large force by them just showing up. So I defeated the NPC generals around there. There was another named officer, I think it was Yufan, who was trying to join up with him just to be safe. And then once he goes down, then you can kill Wang Long, or at least I could, with a peace of mind, and you don't really have to worry about too much after that. Once Wang Long goes down, you can continue the rest of the map like a normal map. You can kill everyone else at your own pace, and you don't have to worry about it, because once you get Wang Long down, the challenge should be completed and you should be good to go to finish the rest of the map. But yeah, that's all I have for the video today. Conquest of Wu was definitely a toughie. It was a little tougher than I thought. Taichi still put up a fight as well, so this batch was a little tougher than my normal batch, but hopefully you guys aren't struggling as much as I am. But if you are, hopefully these tips have helped you guys. More guides will be on the way. We're going to be covering every single stage on the hardest level, Ultimate Warrior. Hopefully these guys are helping you guys. Anyway, it's all I have for the video, guys. I'll have the end part of me defeating the last guy on just to play out the gameplay, so you guys can check that out. If you guys are having a hard time with it, let me know down below with any of the stages and we can talk about it. I'll help you through it. But if you did enjoy it, if it did help you, I definitely appreciate a like or subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton, and I got tons of more Origins guides and fun stuff coming for you guys. So hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I will see you all in the next video.